Well, hello. So this is episode 2. So looks like my friend is playing the original Zelda, which I actually played for the first time last year when I was in the mental hospital, and it was crazy. Um, I don't know. It's a good game. It's just really hard and weird. It's kind of something I wish I played as a kid because I know that I would really love it. Like all these things we're looking at here, all this spelling mistakes, and that little fairy, all these sprites. I probably would have like fucking been so into it. I mean, I haven't played like Zelda in a while. Played Ocarina when I was 13. It was dope as fuck. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I just like the purity of like this proposition of a game. It's like, oh, it's like a little adventure. Put your name in. It's so like, it's just like innocent and cool. I don't know. One thing I maybe this is just me being crazy or something, but one thing I don't like about like modern games is like it just reminds me of kind of like internet culture and how annoying it is. Whereas with this shit, it's like it kind of just feels like it's its own experience. And I don't know. Yeah, so anyways, I recorded episode 1 like 5 seconds ago. I shouldn't pretend that it's like this is another day or something. So whatever, I still haven't figured out the whole talking thing, but fuck. Yeah, so it's hard to live with mental illness. I I really hate that I still don't really respect it in myself. Like I don't respect my own pain. Like, 'cause it's like, oh, who cares? But then I think about like all the soldiers and veterans and people who've been through like physical pain. That's crazy, you know. I was talking to this guy who's been, I've known people who've been in jail. I've known people who've been shot. You know what I mean? I was mentioning Forever Retro on here. He got shot when he was a kid. He's talked about that shit. So much, pain in the world. But like all these people, respect mental illness. They say, yeah, it is. It's a fucking nightmare. It really is. It's not. And I respect it in anybody. There's been some people who have mental problems who are like, who don't respect it, even in themselves, but not in like an insecure way, but in just like a kind of a fucking asshole way or something. But it's like you're a light case. It's like, fuck you, and I don't want to talk to you. I don't know. I don't get people sometimes. Yeah, I don't get people, and is that the reason I don't want to talk or whatever? I don't know. I remember I was few years ago, I was writing I guess, a short story or something, some kind of prose story about like a girl who has depression, and it's like, it's kind of, there's kind of, she's like 14, and there's like these rumors going around in the school and like her kind of area about what her deal was, because she sort of acts very strange and stuff, and it's like, I could explain it, like, what's my deal? Like, why am I such an asshole or whatever? Why am I so, like, unfriendly or whatever the fuck? It's like, I don't know. I don't even know, you know. I guess, how about this? This series is not going to be, like, exciting and hilarious, you know. I mean, if you find it funny, I hope that you do. But this is going to be a specific genre, I guess, where it's like, or like a feeling where it's like I'm playing these games or watching them and talking about like life, and hopefully it's just kind of relaxing and calming and gives that sanctuary. And one thing I love about this game, for example, is like, it's like a, you know, you're in like these dungeons and caves and stuff, and it's like, it's kind of where I want to be. I kind of just want to be in a cave or a dungeon and just away from the light and the noise and the people, and being down and out, I guess. It's like, and that's one good thing that I like about, you know, some of my friends, is like, we're kind of like down and out, but you gotta learn how to deal with that, you know. You know, whatever their situation is, whether you're broke or whether you're, you know, mentally ill or sick or just forgotten or whatever, you gotta learn how to do it. For me, it's like, I feel like kind of an asshole for saying that, because, you know, I have a really good family and all that. But it's like, for me, I guess it's just all the things that I can't do, you know. My life has been marginalized by this, you know, anxiety disorder and stuff. And, fuck, I forget what I was gonna say. That's okay, because that's what this show is all about. It's just a really, I think of this show as like a long form kind of shadowy thing, you know. It's like, I don't give, it's like, I'll just do whatever the fuck I want, I guess. I don't think anyone's really gonna care. But if anybody wants to know how I'm doing, I'd rather do it here than fucking other places or something like that. This is just a personal channel, you know. It's just, it's supposed to just be for my friends and stuff. They just wanna, I don't know, maybe I'm fucking obsessing too much about the whatever, like, we'll just do this. It's cool, you know. Got the Triforce, good. So, I don't know. I want a way in which to be honest about depression and mental health stuff, and maybe to a larger extent what it is to be down and out, or to feel like, you know, an outcast or whatever. But it's just like, I don't know, you know, and do it in a way that's not so. I was doing blogs before, but they were really like angry and stuff, and I don't really know if I want to do that anymore. I want to try to be like not uplifting, because if I don't feel that way, then I don't necessarily, but just try to be like nice or something. Like, I don't want to just rant about shit I hate. I don't even fucking want to do that anymore. It's just sad. I don't know. Down and out. I mean, sometimes I wonder, maybe everybody's down and out, I guess, in the end. But it's just, it just seems like the only people I respect these days are people who just kind of, I don't know, there's this kind of like frivolousness to stuff. Honestly, I'm really fucking tired too. That's another thing. I have a really bad sleeping disorder, and it's been fucking terrible recently. So I actually physically get really tired of just talking sometimes. So I guess I just have to take breaks or whatever. But it kind of reminds me of like back in the day, those like DVD commentary things where you watch a movie with commentary, and a lot of it is just kind of like empty space, silence or whatever, because it's just, making comments here and there. Maybe in the future I'll bring somebody else on the show, because it might make it more interesting. I don't know. It's hard to find things that are like comforting for me after all the shit that I've been through. So stuff like this is comforting, because it's like, oh, it's a little adventure in a dungeon, and being in a dungeon is sort of how I feel sometimes. But it's like, sometimes I kind of want to be there. I don't know, it's like I'd rather be in the shadows. I don't know, sometimes I talk to myself out loud because I'm crazy. Oh, I guess that's another thing maybe I could talk about, is insanity. How long has this been going on for? 13 minutes. Try to make these videos like maybe 20 or 30 minutes at most, just so that we could, like, I don't know. Maybe they should just go on as long as they need to. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, insanity, I think. Yeah, so I'm crazy, but at the same time, it's like the world is genuinely crazy. And, so it's not, I don't know. Once upon a time, the door to happiness was open. Walking in the sea, fresh air, sunshine and love. Everyone sitting with each other. Everything, everywhere. It's gone, no more the end.